Morning guys, and we are on the move this morning again. Got our bags already checked in at Naha Airport in Okinawa because today we catch our last flight together to Ishigaki Island. We only spent one day here in Okinawa Island, and of course the day that we leave is actually a pretty okay day to have gone snorkeling compared to our crappy day yesterday, but that's the way it always turns out. So now we're hoping that the weather stays as good as it is here in Ishigaki. We were cutting it close this morning. Our flight is at 11, so we're boarding now. It's 10:40 and we literally walked out of our room at like what, 10 o'clock, but luckily like everything just went to plan. Like as soon as we walked to the bus station, the bus went there, 10 minutes to the airport, and we arrived to the gate with no worries. No worries. Shizuka sad because it's gonna be the last time we're together for the next 3 days.
You are sad.
No way. But anyway guys, that's it for Okinawa, and off to Ishigaki we go. And we have now made it to Ishigaki Island, out of the good weather and into the even better weather. It is like storming weather right now, blistering winds, can't see any of the sun, overcast day, so typical weather for us. But in any case, I hope the weather's like this today because we're just settling into our accommodation and tomorrow we go diving, so I hope it's good tomorrow. I don't mind the weather being like this right now. I'm just praying the next 3 days, one day is sunny, please. So for the first time on this trip, Jojimaru found how to get around.
For the first time.
On our last destination, the last 4 days, it is bus number 4 and the bus leaves at 12:30.
Wow.
Yeah. So first things first, transport on the island, you can't use your Pasmo card, so highly recommend you guys buy one of these day passes for 1,000 or 2,000 yen for 5 days. We've got the 5-day pass for 2,000 as we will be here for 4 days and we will definitely make the money's worth. One way from here to where we're going is already 540 yen, so coming back again is already 1,000. So, and this covers all your bus rides for our entire stay. So once again guys, tip of the day, pick your accommodation close to the main transportation hub. We only have a short 450 meters to walk with our bags, and you know, it just saves us having to catch like an extra taxi to get to where we need to, an extra bus, and it also helps when we need to go around places, and particularly on the way back when we leave this place. So this is it guys, our accommodation, not too bad. 2 single beds and aircon. I'm surprised this place has aircon, pretty good. We are paying 90 bucks a night for here, so 45 bucks for each of us, and which is actually a very cheap price for this place. Ishigaki is not a cheap island to stay in. The one and only hostels that we saw here was going for like 50 plus 55 bucks a night per person per bed, so we're like, well, might as well just get a private room for anything over $100. So yeah, that's what we did, and this is where we'll be staying for the next 4 nights. And for any of you divers out there, just from experience, what I've found was the prices on websites when you're looking up places to dive is generally a bit more expensive than what the price actually is if you were actually in the place and searching around. So for example, while we were researching this place, all the main websites said about $120 per dive, and you know, rental gear as an extra. But here, looking at these prices on the pamphlet, it's a lot cheaper. So $90 a dive, so 2 dives for $180, which is a bit of a saving considering for our budget. We were budgeting like $250 for 2 dives. We were like, oh my god, this place is so expensive. But it's good anyway, so that means we'll probably go for the 3 dive option. Yeah, more dives. Oh man, what is up with this weather? I don't have the dead cat on, so hopefully you guys can hear how windy it is. But this is Ishigaki, yes.
It's typhoon season. So
yeah.
we came on the wrong season.
We knew it was typhoon season, but we decided to take the chance anyway. That's why we allocated 4 days here, but we just spent the afternoon trying to find, I don't know if like half the things I'm saying is even going through. I have to say it when the wind's... We spent the afternoon looking for dive places for tomorrow, but apparently, a lot of them are actually closed for tomorrow and the next day because of the typhoon that's coming. So pretty serious stuff for a dive not to go ahead, which kind of sucks because that's already 2 full days out of our 3. So we're hoping the weather changes, so it gives us a fighting chance to at least go on 1 or 2 dives tomorrow. So with that, we thought, why not go out to the beach, explore the sights while we're in this weather. There's nothing else to do this afternoon, so we'll go check out what's on the other side of these bushes and the lighthouse. Holy crap, the wind is so strong. Wow. It's like a typhoon is coming. Yeah. Damn. It's like, where are we? Alright, dinner time now guys, and what is Suzu-chan having?
Goya chanpuru, bitter melon.
Bitter melon dish of what we had back in Okinawa. And I am having ramen. Pork
Soba.
Ramen. Soba. Yes. Oh, so good to get out of that wind, seriously. It was like gale force winds when you're on the side of the island. Pretty windy even when you're within the city and like within the trees, and it's even outside, it's blowing a gale at the moment, so I think that typhoon is gonna come through, so we'll just have to see how it goes tomorrow. But don't worry about that now. We have worked up an appetite, so we are just gonna munch this down. Yeah, pretty chill night tonight, so after this we'll probably just go walk around and have some dessert after. Alright guys, that's it for today. Just back in the room, chilling, catching up on the vlogs while Suzu-chan is reading some manga. With no face. So we're both praying that tomorrow when we wake up it's gonna be a lot better weather than what they're predicting. But you know, just in case that the weather does fall through, we have a plan B. We're still gonna try to make the most of tomorrow. So all we could do is hope for the best for day 2 tomorrow in Ishigaki. See you guys then.